Justin, come on, man. Justin, come on, man. This man making paintings on the wall. You doing a Rorschach test? Oh my goodness.
One of the toughest things to do in college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team, going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Auburn will kick off to get us underway. He'll bring it back from inside his spot. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Arizona's offense will come out first. And we've been really eager to see this matchup. This quarterback...
Hey, stop playing so shitty.
Defense. Jesse, what does a quarterback have to keep in mind when you face a
Yeah,
group
stop
like
playing
this?
shitty out here.
Well, he's just going to have to be dialed in. He's had a lot of success this year so far. This is a different animal, though. This defense
It's all good. You were inspired.
Really good with his decision-making, throwing it, running it, pre-snap, post-snap. If you make one mistake against this defense, David, they make you pay.
Yeah, they're a fun defense to watch, and this is a fun challenge for the defense, too, because it's an elite quarterback, right? Like, they can make you look like you're not as good as you've been all season long, so I'm looking forward to seeing this matchup and who wins it.
Red pass, it's
By myself.
working well behind the sticks on second down. From the gun, the running back looking for room. They get him stopped at the 32. That's a gain of 4.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule, and it makes those third downs more manageable, easier.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense trying to take it back. Touchdown, Tigers. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
And the defense comes with the blitz. Nice job getting to the quarterback. And don't just get there. Try to strip that football out. They get the QB to the ground. The ball's out. They scoop it up, take it all the way back to the house for 6.
Bringing it back. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0. They'd love to get a drive going here. Determined run, but he stopped after 2 yards down at the 13. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Just a pickup of a couple out to the 15-yard line. Chance to build a little momentum here by converting this third down from deep in your own territory. Dropping back, it's Fafita. The short hands, it's Hudson. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. So the Auburn Tigers offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And you've got to believe this defense has put in extra time to try to slow down this tight end, David, with the question, can they even stop him?
It's one thing to watch it. It's another thing to stop him. And I'm just impressed with the way they move him around. They use him. Sometimes he blocks. Sometimes he's a wide receiver. Like sometimes he's a lineman. Sometimes he's a wide receiver. So tough to figure out where he's going to be to double team him. But I bet he's got the attention of this defense, Jeff.
Trying to get behind the defense. Brings it inside the 10. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Oh, that sounds like DJ Khaled. You're smart. I appreciate you.
Is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Arizona has it back. The offense coming out to bear down. Wants to throw on first down. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard
He's a
line.
forgiving God.
And the Wildcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss.
So the
on
miss is
last
wild.
play.
God would never.
Going in motion. To the air on second down. Finds his tight end.
Not my guys.
20 and out of bounds at the 21-yard line, and just like that, they're out of trouble. The Wildcats come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. Trying to pick it up on the ground. He's not going
Hey,
to
17.
What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. They make the stop.
I need like 25 minutes. I'm finishing up. Yeah. Hey man, Mr. Green ain't here no more.
Rides the back on the option to give.
He don't.
And after a successful run like that on first down, you're the offensive coordinator here.
Well,
maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and potentially taking a shot, because even if it's incomplete now on second, you only have a short amount of yards to go here on third.
He'll try to do it himself.
I was waiting to play, but I started up again.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards. It has
Shut up the water.
Second down. Looking to throw, it's Knight.
Oh, you have to. And he let them have it.
Across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42, and now this.
Oh no, he gone.
The Tigers come to the line on third down, trying to keep it. They'll try to get the first through the air. Grab near the marker.
Oh man,
Singleton.
I don't think I even know that story.
But he's got a first down
Oh.
on the play. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Lorette doing what he does best. He can move. And he'll just get rid of that one.
Good decision by the
Good-
QB.
good for
You're
him.
outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it
Bro,
away and live
nobody would have known.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking for space to the left. He'll pull it down. They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play.
Yeah, I mean,
For this defense, this will be a big play in the football game. Like, I gotta
if I did, y'all wouldn't know.
from that guy, because that's a QB that's dynamic and he can make so many big plays. I got strong-
Everybody's done a little bit where you thought it was like
I'll say this.
a fart.
I hate him at the end of the runs. I don't want to let him out of
Oh,
bounds.
I've done on the way to work.
Carries. I want it to be physical.
They'll try the run.
I've done.
Stopped after a
Yeah. You get home, you're like, when that happened?
yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking to fire. Here's the pressure. Got it in the middle. It's Coleman. Now
Oh.
the connection takes it to the
Yep,
11.
that's what you gotta do. What you talking about?
How many first downs is that just
Yep,
in this drive?
you better.
We're going to have to get the training staff to give some IVs.
You
and
got
get some
to.
bananas, and we better stay hydrated because
What you mean? You got
that's
to.
right, the defense-
That's a must. Gotta be careful with that zipper though on the way back up. Gotta be careful on the zipper, might catch a hair. So, for real. It is, bro. I caught the tip of it in the zipper. I didn't even realize it. Oh, I did when I was older because I just wasn't paying attention. Cause I was so panicked that somebody saw me go in there.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across.
Yeah, I just need to see where I'm at on a few of them.
They'll get this drive started from their own 26.
Now I'm playing my computer game for the No Rules League.
Hold it, finds his man on the left.
I thought y'all had just started another one. I didn't know y'all were finishing.
Gaining 10 on that one. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Fafita. Makes the grab. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game now on second down. Back to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Burnett. Oh, it's a fumble. Oh, and he gets it back. A fortunate turn of events. And the Wildcats lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line.
Oh, that was that formation?
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Got a man. It's Hudson.
The best stripper ever.
Well covered, just a short gain there.
He used to like strip the ball.
No, he did not. That's a lie.
Russell, you don't even know what a stripper is.
Fires to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward.
No. That was Elisa saying stop.
Cats are at the line looking to convert on third and
Because she doesn't want to. The idea of her son,
snap from the gun.
you know, knowing what that is.
That's it.
But she's the one that let him.
Able to make his way past the sticks for the first down, and the time is going to
Who,
drain
me?
out here in the first
Oh.
quarter.
I'm not. I am. Yes, she knows, and I'm good.
Quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line.
Because against your will, no, it won't.
So first down here as they go back to work.
The dog.
To the air on first down. Makes the catch.
Oh.
Brings it in. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14.
I mean, I'm country, so
This offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. First and 10.
I mean, I'm country.
But the
It's
penalty
heck.
flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is.
I used to tell people I'm so country, I could watch Honey Boo Boo with the subtitles off. And they knew what she was talking about.
Holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum.
Man, you
They
could
put
too.
themselves in a hole. It's first and 20. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Just ran him over. And he was able to run through.
Like I saw people that had subtitles, I was like, oh.
Modest gain. Arizona has it in the red zone. Looking for a man. It's Fafita. Unloads it left. Touchdown, Arizona. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
And that's why this running back is so dangerous. It's not just handing him off the football, but he's a weapon in the passing game. You see his ability to catch it, turn upfield, make people miss, and find the end zone.
On the move from inside his 5.
What time?
Not a lot of
Deep
space
dish?
to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21.
Oh, I got you.
And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. After a good pickup on the run, it's second down. Looking to fire. Using his feet to buy time. Trying to escape and get it himself. Not a lot of room there.
Which dude?
Before he's forced out of bounds. Now looking for that first down.
Which one?
Third and short from the 26.
I got like screenshots of like all of them.
Run the gun. Wants to pass. Going for the big play. A full.
Oh, I didn't do it because I saw you were first, so I didn't do him.
Man, that's a tough play to make. When you're that far
Where's he
down the
from?
field and you're trying to control your body and run as you're laying out, that's a really great effort.
Yeah, that's something they should add. It would be nice.
We're only in the first half already. This guy's
Oh, yeah, he's one of the ones I looked at,
See
I
the
think.
defensive coaching staff on the sideline telling this D-line, guys, we got to get after this guy. We have to affect his rhythm and not let him be so comfortable back there. Right there, they were able to get after him. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be third down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Got his man on the right. Turning it on. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain.
You heard him breathing.
Vegas and gambling. You got a big completion there on third down. You set up fourth. You could take the field goal and take the easy money. But you might decide to roll the dice here, stay on the field, and go for it on 4th down, hoping to get a touchdown.
This Auburn offense doing work. They're set up with another 1st down. He wants to throw it again. Grabbed behind the line. It's Cobb. Good throwing catch.
I don't even know how I'm beating people with Auburn.
As the offense tries to cash in.
I even that.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity.
Man, I'm playing against.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Cobb.
We have like Florida State, and I don't know. They're not a good team. Oh no, I'll be fine overall. Right now, I'm at 86 overall. I think Cam Coleman's from Penn State, if I remember correctly. Receiver, he's from Auburn right here. But I thought, yeah, I thought he was at Penn State before. Is what I mean. But maybe it's wrong. They went to another. There's another receiver. Lambert was his last name.
Yeah, you gotta go tempo. You're gonna have to try to fit in as
No, I got some guys.
throughout the rest of this game. But
I got some guys. I just gotta keep Deuce healthy.
No more penalties and no more
A healthy Deuce. Ain't nothing wrong with that, Justin.
Back to throw. It's Fafita. That's caught. It's Hunter. He's going to come
Who?
away a couple of yards short of the 1st down.
Middle linebacker or outside?
Arizona runs out the punt team.
90 speed?
The 2nd time they've had to kick
Oh,
it
that
away.
one. The thumper. Yeah, he didn't want to come back, so.
No fair catches here. Looking for room.
Yeah, Q. I thought about getting him. Or he just wanted, I got it just because he, you know, was a thumper. Yeah, and had the speed, so. Yeah, that's, I was kind of.
With a 1st down, they'll snap it from the 32. Makes the catch. It's Singleton.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding. I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit.
That was my plan.
Receiver runs that drag, and I get the 1st down.
But he didn't want to stay for some reason.
It's Singleton. They'll get it down to the
I mean, if I get the linebacker back, and if I get 1 or 2 of these speedy guys, because I went through every team and like every person that was semi-fast, I like took a picture of their card. Well, you can't see for people that aren't users. Yeah, oh, I looked through every single person. I got a bunch of them. Well, I was sitting here during spring break and I had the time, so I sit down and did it. Like, I got a few, like 2 or 3 94 speed running backs. There's like a 96 speed one, but he didn't want to come here. There's some fast safeties.
That's what he's putting on display. He's looking like that.
I was just trying to go for speed and throw power.
It's working, and this Auburn offense is cooking.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Gets it past the 1st down marker and still running. They bring him down.
Black Lives Matter.
Move the sticks. Arizona in a hurry. Looking downfield, it's Fafita. Back open in the middle. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple. And the Wildcats really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll try to get it through the air. Gets it to him on the screen.
I got no problem with them. I like them. Some people think they're ugly, but I don't like them.
Arizona comes out with another 1st down. From the shotgun, they'll run it. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. Working the middle. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. They'll go to the ground. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking to throw. Trying to pull his way in. And he'll step out of bounds just short of the goal line. Almost a touchdown, but not in there yet. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Arizona!
Let's just call it like it is. The first half has been ugly for them.
Oh, they block it. They put together a
strong what? Strong dog, 33.
After that last score. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Going deep. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. 2nd down coming up. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Back to throw, it's Knight. Going back to the well, another deep ball. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
Well, the offense is doing their best to try and at least get into field goal range here at the end of the first half. So they take a vertical shot down the field, but give the defense credit. Lots of eyes back there.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. He's got it down the right side. Touchdown, Tigers. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
And I love this offense, man. Staying aggressive. Just because you got the lead, you know people can score points in bunches. This offense keeps the foot on the accelerator, scores again on the final play. Now this offense has even more of a cushion going into halftime.
Arizona will kick off to get the second half underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So here comes the Auburn offense. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard. Into a mass of giant bodies, we'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. He's got it on the left. There he goes. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Tigers.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Now the play fake. Takes the easy one to the back. Nice move to pick up yardage. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Wildcats come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They'll try to power their way ahead. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. A low line drive and short kick. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. The offense changing the play. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Blasted as he lets it go. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
That's what this defense has to do, guys. They've got to knock this quarterback down to the ground. He's already thrown a couple of TDs. The only way you're going to stop that is with good quarterback pressure.
Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be third down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays. On the ground, it's Cobb. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Rush is on him. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Looking to scramble. Had nowhere to go with that one, had to just throw it away. A wise decision to keep the field goal in play. Now on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal try. Between the uprights, it's good. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. They didn't get much done the last time they had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19, give him 1. Didn't get much on first down, it's 2nd and 9. Gives it on the option. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. Arizona runs out the punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. Wide open, and it's a foot race. Man, oh man, did that coverage team have its hands full. Well, not full because they didn't get a hand on him for quite a while. Great return there. Leaves it with the back. Touchdown, Tigers. Great job by the back on the option. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Patterson. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. The run to the right. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the 3rd quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. The give from the gun. He stopped short, and it's 4th down. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Touchdown, Auburn! The hidden yardage, the big play, special teams coming through.
And the special teams comes up special. He takes advantage. The short punt, he catches it. You can tell, does a great job using his blocks, getting north-south, getting to the end zone for the big play.
He'll bring it out. It's Patterson. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. To throw, it's Fafita. Takes a hit as he fires. Hauls it in. He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he stops. And the Wildcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Out of the gun to give to the back. He stopped after getting a yard out to the 30. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Trying play action. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. He's got an open man. Oh, what a cut! They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. Arizona moving the ball quickly down the field. Looking downfield on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Hudson. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hudson. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Give to the back. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Arizona lines up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to throw, it's Fafita. Touchdown, Wildcats. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Skips away from pressure. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. That's the end of the quarter, and Auburn has the lead. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. They'll immediately call timeout. They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Dances away from the pressure, going to his left. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Caught near the sticks. It's Coleman. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. These two guys just on the same wavelength. Trying to burn this defensive back. He makes a grab, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Auburn. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Syracuse is going to enjoy the trip back to Central New York after a rock-solid performance. And you take care of business on the road, and you stack wins there inside the Dome, and suddenly it's quite the resume. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Looking for a man. It's locked. Fakes the grab on the left. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Wildcats come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Wide open downfield. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Oh, they're after him. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. And the Wildcats, now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. A little screen to the running back. Ball is loose. And the defense jumps on him. They get that turnover.
And they'll take over 1st and 10.
They'll crank up this drive with the pass. He'll take a deep shot here. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. That one ought to give them firm control of this game, and they have gotten things going here, about to move to 4-1.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level.
And the ball pops out. Oh, inviting disaster. Scooped up by the kicking team.
Man, this kickoff unit, they've got heat-seeking missiles running down the field with bad intentions. They hit that return man with authority, and that's what popped the ball loose.
They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1.
1st and goal.
They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Tigers. Things a little more comfortable after that score and much, much closer to a win here in Week 5.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get conservative, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
Let's see what he can do with the return. He's out of bounds at his own 16-yard line, and he just couldn't find the corner on that return. Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. Give to the single back. Past the first down marker and still running. Smashes ahead. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head. The Wildcats, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Back to pass, it's locked. Just a short pass to the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. He'll ride his man on the option. He'll toss it. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little gain, because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long, so they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
And the Wildcats are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll run the sneak for it. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. Arizona runs out the punt team. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. Wants to return it. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
The Tigers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Catch in the middle. It's Howard. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one.
I don't know if they're trying to get this guy Heisman consideration, but the fact that they're still throwing the ball at this point in the game with a lead like they have is surprising, I gotta be honest.
And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. The Tigers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass, it's Knight. Pressure coming. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And the Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. He tries to take the top off. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Makes the grab, he's got a 1st down. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
Arizona sending the offense onto the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the...
Oh, he's got some space. And that tackle almost certainly saved a touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain. They're in the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 20. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
Well, I understand they're trying to catch the defense off guard by running the football, expecting them to be in some kind of zone coverage, but you're trailing late in the game. You're going to have to throw to win it, and that's what I'd expect them to do on this next play.
They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And he's got it in the end zone for a touchdown. It won't matter much in the outcome, but a little extra stat padding is nice.
Yeah, good for them. They put together a drive. They got a touchdown. It's been a bad day. I mean, this is a day they're going to want to forget. They're getting destroyed, but at least you get some positive vibes. Maybe finish this game on a little bit of a high note. A little bit.
He'll bring it out. It's Kane. He stopped at the 23, a couple yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Back to throw, it's Knight. Fires to the big fella. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man. He was
going downfield for the big play. Makes the grab at the 10. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas. Keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns, and you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. This has been a really disappointing performance, David, no question about that, but they can find some positives.
Yeah, and every time you watch the tape, you know, Jesse, coaches are pointing out, look at this. This was open if we'd have just ran the details to the right route, hung on to the football. Little things can make a big difference.
Yeah, that's why they call it a game of inches, David. But I'll say this, if you're on offense, don't go on social media this week. It ain't going to be pretty after this performance. You've got to lock in. You got to take the week of practice very seriously and find those positives that you can build off, David, you're talking about.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but
Because I don't
hopefully you
know
can
what's
learn
funny.
from it and do better next time.
And now the offense will
Oh,
come
that's
onto
funny.
the field again. From the gun to give, looking for room. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. Auburn to the line in a hurry. Quarterback may change this route. Wants to throw. It's Knight. Throws for the tight end. Got his man downfield. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch.
First and goal, Auburn.
He'll do it himself. And we have breaking news. They
Higher.
score yet another touchdown.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner will be brought down. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. On target over the middle. Now they've got even more breathing